Welcome to my fancy football team unveil. You guys keep pestering me about this. Pundit, who's in your team? Tell us who's in your team. I need ideas. I'm going to give them to you. In this video, I've done my team. It took me bloody ages. Roll the flashback.
I don't know where to start with this.
Roll the second flashback.
Am I happy with that? I'm going to sleep on it and I'll see.
Plenty of flashbacks. I'm going to show you in this video of me doing my team. Now, if you would like to join Pundit's League, Pundit Super League, here's my code. Right there, just above here. Starting with my goalkeepers. You get 2 goalkeepers in Fancy Premier League. I'll be honest, it's very easy for me to make this choice because he's such a secure, safe pair of hands. Bigger than mine. Actually, I do have big hands. You know what I say? Big hands, big. Alisson, what a keeper. You know, he was Liverpool's best player last year, and I think that was a great signing by me. Alisson costs 5.5. That is a good price for a solid keeper. Jurgen Klopp will tighten, that defence, so they're playing a lot better, and they're getting clean sheets, and I can't wait to see it. Moving on to my second keeper. Now, ideally, I want just a crap keeper. A 4.0 who I really do not care about, will never go on my team, not being horrible or anything. It just saves me points for the rest of my squad and that. However, I got tempted by Brighton, who was superb last year. At 4.5, I've got Sanchez, the Brighton goalkeeper, Spanish. You know, I think he's a great keeper. He will come on now and again, say Liverpool got a tough fixture straight away against Chelsea. Maybe I can stick him in then. Moving on to the defence swiftly. Our first defender, and he was absolutely brilliant last year. I was so impressed by his getting forward, his assists, even goals at times. His name is Zinchenko. Oh, he is a Ukrainian diamond. I think this guy is absolutely brilliant, especially at a price of 5.0. That is an absolute bargainator. My second defender's at Chelsea, and he didn't have the best season last year, but that was because he was absolutely diseased by injuries. And they needed him last year. They needed Reece James, strong, physical right back, getting up and down the pitch. And I think Pochettino is going to absolutely utilise that pace he's got on that right-hand side. I think he's a great quality player. And at 5.5, he's getting you assists, he's getting you clean sheets, he's getting you goals at times. Reece James, get him in your squads, lads. Another defender I am getting who was absolutely brilliant last year, one of the players of the year at Manchester City, won the league, won the Champions League, won the FA Cup. Obviously, he played for Man City. It's Nathan Ake, I think, at a price of 5. That is an absolute bargain. I can't believe FPL left him at 5. He's going to be playing next season, I'll tell you that right now. Another defender I've gone with is Pedro Porro at Tottenham. I think Pedro Porro is going to be absolutely vital for the Tottenham cause next year with this new manager coming in, Ange Postecoglou and this Australian manager from Melbourne. Really interested to see what Ange is going to do at this Tottenham side. First Australian manager in a league, and I think Pedro Porro will be absolutely vital for this new Tottenham team. Yeah, they're going to be attacking. He likes to play attacking football, and Pedro Porro, as we saw at the end of last season, was getting up, was getting assists, was getting goals. My final defender who had to go in my team, one of the first defenders that went in my FPL team, is Mr. Reliable Kieran Trippier. He's on free kicks. He's getting assists. You know, he is solid. And I just can't believe Tottenham sold him all those years ago. He should have stayed in that team. Mr. Newcastle, Mr. Kieran Trippier. Now, obviously, Trippier is a great pick. I understand that. But I'm not saying that I did not struggle to pick someone else. Andrew Robinson. It was either Robinson or Trippier, and I couldn't decide. Honestly, I was baffled. I didn't know how I was going to do this. I could feel sweating on my head and my hair, like, going back, like crawling up. I was so stressed. In the end, to settle it, I did a little spin the wheel, and I'll be honest, I was happy it landed on Trippier. Moving on to the midfielders, the attackers. Some of them attack, some of them don't attack. Although I would say get attackers in your midfield, yeah? Strong wingers, people getting goals, getting assists. That's what you want in your midfield. Maybe I've been a bit cheeky, but I've seen fancy football. Sometimes they put like strikers in midfield and that, and you should get them. Yeah, it's like a hack. I came up with it. It's like a cheat. My first midfielder is a winger, yeah? And he didn't play much football last year because he was recovering from a terrible injury. It's Luis Diaz, the Colombian dynamic winger, fast, pace, blistering at time. Jurgen Klopp, yeah, it's going to get him fit, up and running this year, and I think he's going to come strongly with the assists, yeah, with goals for the big moments. Liverpool are no longer just going to rely on Mohamed Salah. At 7.5, I do think, guys, get Luis Diaz in your team. Guys, please. Get him in. Get him in. Oh, God, what a player. My second midfielder has just made the crazy, controversial move to Manchester United. It's Mason Mount. And that's 7.0 million. I think that's a very, very solid, good price, yeah? I think Mason Mount is a good player. And he was wrapping up the numbers for Chelsea last year. Maybe one of the only players for Chelsea last year who was still performing even though they're at disarray. I see him working hard, aggressive, attacking play, and wrapping up goals and assists and settling into Manchester quite nicely. Good luck, Mason Mount. I need someone cheap just to fill in there, and someone who I think could do something. He is a new signing. He is at Bournemouth, and his name is Kluivert. I think this is a great signing for Bournemouth, and his dad is a great player, so hopefully this guy is a great player as well. And I think he's going to get game time. I think they're going to need him to stay up. At 5.0 million, guys, get in Kluivert. Good signing by me there. One player that will be playing all the time for Arsenal next year is Martin Odegaard. He changes the team. He gets them going forward. He keeps up the morale when the nervous times. Get Martin Odegaard in your team. I think Mikel Arteta has made a great signing in Havertz. Yeah, Havertz is young, fits into Arteta's squad. I am a pundit. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Get Havertz in your team. He's going to be playing. 60 million, you do not just sit on a bench. He will get in that team quickly. It was an early signing, so he's already playing with all the other Arsenal players, getting used to the squad and how the way they play. He's got a point to prove, yeah? And he's always picked by his managers. I'm talking Germany. I'm talking Chelsea. I think Havertz is a very, very good signing. And also, say Jesus gets injured. Oh, we haven't got a striker. I'm Havertz, and I'm going to come in and help you up front. That's what Havertz has got. He is adaptable. Yeah, he is abstract. He is magic at times. It's at 7.5. Havertz. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is a good 7.5. Get Havertz in your team, guys. Lastly, we've got the strikers. You need strikers to wrap up points, grab goals, captaincy. I usually use my strikers in that. The first one, I just ate a ham and cheese sandwich, and now I can see it. Oh, burps are coming up. Can I have a moment? 80% of people have picked Erling Haaland. I can't ignore it. I tried to ignore it. I was like, oh, I'm not going to go for you. You're 14 million. Why would I go near someone at 14 million? But you're too good. You're strong in the air. You're physical. Defenders can't deal with you. You're bagging hat tricks every other game. You broke the top scorer record last year, Erland. I cannot ignore you, Erland. Please come in my team. Sorry, I just realised I said Erling. I said Erland. I meant Erling. Sorry, Erling. Erling Haaland. Guys, you have to get Haaland in, yeah? If he scores a hat-trick, first game, second game, third game, fourth game, you're already behind everyone else. Listen to me. I've analysed football all my life. I know football inside out, yeah? Get Haaland in your team. You've heard it here first from me, Pundit. For my second striker, you guys might think I'm crazy. You guys might think I'm mad. You might think I'm bonkers. Pundit, what are you doing? Why are you getting him? He went missing last year. I disagree. I think Darwin Núñez, yeah, is misunderstood. I think he is going to come strong like a bloody storm this year with Jurgen Klopp. Full summer with him, working hard, working on his finishing. He had glimpses last year, and those glimpses are going to turn into solid goals this year. That's what I think. Darwin Núñez, that physicality, that strength, that heading ability, that volley ability. You need him in your squad. Welcome, Darwin. Darwin Núñez, not the scientist. He is a bit of a scientist. He's mental. Lastly, to take my last spot in this club, and I was looking for people who I thought, you know what, they could have a good year. And I went for Evan Ferguson. I think Evan Ferguson has got a very, very, very bright future, like a star in the sky, and he is going to reach that star. Reach for the stars. Da, 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 da. He's a young lad, and he's already got muscles like me. And I'm 20. I'm 25. He's what, like 20? He's already got muscles like nearly as big as mine. You've got to give respect to someone like that. He has made defenders look silly at times, and that's just glimpses. The Serbi is going to be playing him a lot more next year, and I think at 6 million. Yes, Pundit, 6 million. 6. I think that's a bargain. Do not sleep on Evan Ferguson. Good luck, Ferguson, for next season. I'm a big fan. Or you're probably a fan of me. I'm probably bigger than you right now. This was one of the hardest things I've done in my life. Yeah, so it's only right to mention some honourable mentions. Some people you could be thinking about to getting a team. First of all, James Maddison. I think at 8, that is a good price. 10 goals, 9 assists last year. Going into a very new Tottenham format. And I think he'll work with Son and Kulusevski as well. I think James Maddison, think about him. Salah, another good choice. De Bruyne. Great, reliable players. Yes, they're expensive, but you know, they are guaranteeing you points. If you want to pick Trent, pick Trent. Always reliable every single year in terms of wrapping up points on this game. Yeah, goals, assists, getting up forwards, and he'll be playing every single week. So that's a tough one. I think Trent's a very good pick. Mitrovic, another player who was superb last year. I think he was a little bit expensive, Mitrovic, but that's someone to keep an eye on. Harry Kane. 30 goals last year. What an absolute special player he is. And if he stays at Tottenham, which I think he will, and I think he might sign a new contract, keep an eye on that. Because if Harry Kane signs a new contract, yeah, he is going to be so tough up here, yeah, so happy at this club, Tottenham. He's going to be so happy at the Lane, and he is going to be back. And that wraps it up, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. That is it, yeah. That is my fantasy league team for next year. It might have a few changes. I'll let you know if it does. Please hit the subscribe button. The more subscribes I get and the more likes I get, the more YouTube videos I can do. And I appreciate every single one of you viewing this video. Thank you if you're watching this. Thank you, every single one of you. It's thousands and thousands of people watching me at the moment. Really appreciate the views. All the best from me, Pundit. Let me know what you want me to do next. See you later. Thank you very much. Over and out.